Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and for today's video I have purchased a full face of Makeup Revolution / Revolution Pro makeup, and I'm going to test out these products today, and that includes, let me get it out of the package, and that includes the Imogenation collaboration. I love that, that rhymes. So when I saw that she had done a collaboration with Makeup Revolution, I was dying to get my hands on them. I was on the website anyway to get the palette, so I thought, why not make it a full face? I haven't actually tested out many of the Revolution Pro makeup, so I thought, I'm gonna treat myself and get some new makeup. Before I make this intro stupidly long, let's just get into it. While I've got you here, make sure you click the subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up because I know you're gonna love the video. If you want to see me testing out some Makeup Revolution and Revolution Pro products, make sure you keep on watching. So I'm going to use the huge mirror that's in the Imogenation palette. So first of all, I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to do my eyes first today just because I don't know how the palette forms. I don't know if there's any fallout or anything like that. But first of all, I'm going to go in with this Revolution Pro eyebrow cushion in the shade Taupe, and I'm going to open that up. Since I've had my acrylics off, my nails are so fragile, so getting things open is a nightmare. So it comes like this, and then it's got a little flap where the cushion is. You know me, I'm used to using a pencil at the moment, and excuse my eyebrows, they definitely need doing. So I'm just going to use my Zoeva Wing Liner 317 brush, and I'm not going to go too crazy at first, and then I think I'm just going to do how I normally do my brows. So I'm just going to underline first. Okay, so this is way more warm toned than it looks. A little bit difficult to use. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be. See, I thought I would be able to do like little brow strokes at the front, but it's just not allowing me to do that. So I'm going to dunk in a little bit harder. You can see that's quite saturated, right? Hopefully carving them out will save them. Oh, that looks a bit rubbish. Not sure about that. I was really excited about this product, but because I couldn't find a lash primer on there, I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline Lash Sensational Primer Mascara. That's a mouthful. So I'm just going to fluff that through. Not too impressed with this product, maybe just because I got the wrong colour, but I thought Taupe would be quite cool toned because the actual shade Taupe is a cool toned shade, if you know what I mean. But that lash primer has sort of made them a little bit more ashy, which is what I like. Okay, so not the best brows I've ever done in my life. Very like wishy-washy. Because this product is more of like a liquid, it doesn't actually attach to the skin very well. It might be because I've heavily moisturised, because that's just what I do. So yeah. Right, now I'm going to use the concealer that I got. This is the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. Lightweight, buildable coverage to conceal dark circles and imperfections. If you know me, you know I didn't like the Conceal and Define concealer. You know, the one that everyone was raving about that's a little bit like Tarte Shape Tape. Didn't like that one for underneath my eyes because I found it just was way too heavy and setting my lines quite a lot. So I went for this one, which I think is brand new. So this is probably going to be a little bit like my Naked Skin concealer, where it's more of a buildable coverage. So it's like the Maybelline one where it's got a sponge on the end, and I got the shade C3. I don't like my concealer to be too bright, so I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand because that's far too much. So that seems to be quite a light shade. But never mind, I'm going to take the brush I always use, which is this tiny little definer flat brush. I'm just going to carve out my brows and hope for the best. I like the consistency so far. It's not as thick as the other one, which is a plus. I feel like my brows look really rubbish today. I think we're just going to have to ignore the brows right now. I'm going to quickly prime my eyes off camera. Okay, so now I've got my base on, I'm not hating my brows as much, which is good. So I've just popped on my eyeshadow primer in the shade Enigma by Urban Decay all over. I've patted it in with my finger, now that I can, now I haven't got nails on. I'm really excited because I don't know what colours to go for. I'm really feeling these oranges. I might do like a soft halo eye because I haven't done one of those on my channel yet. I'm going to use the stamp and blend technique today because I find it works best when I don't know the shadows as well. So I'm just going to stamp it on, blend it out with another colour, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a Zoeva 227 and I think I'm going to go in with Berry Blast, a nice amount of pigment on the brush, and I'm just going to wiggle that into the crease. Oh, that's pretty. It really is like a raspberry red, so I'm just going all the way around my socket. I would literally wear that all over the lid and just blend it out. Okay, so when I've got my eyes open, you want to be able to see the colour still. So that's as high as you want to go. And I'm just blending the edges ever so slightly, so when we put our transition colour on, it's going to blend easier. Can we also just talk about this packaging? I'm obsessed with that like iridescent purpley vibe. So stunning. While I remember, massive mirror, and then you've got these massive transition colours in the middle, and then you've got all the other shadows on the outside. So I really like that because obviously you run out of your transition colours first, so it's nice to have a really big pan. So now I'm going to take a Zoeva 224 and I'm going to take the shade Mills, which is this beautiful orangey yellow shade. Oh, that looks pigmented. So I'm just going to lightly run that over the edge of Berry Blast. And I've got the brush half on Berry Blast and half off of it. So that's going to really help you blend out that colour. And I'm really touching it with a light hand. And this colour is so stunning. I can't believe the quality of these shadows already. Like, they're gorgeous. Because I'm doing a halo eye, I'm keeping this quite rounded. I'm not a huge fan of halo eyes that are sort of winged out. I don't know why. I'm just dusting off the brush and going around the edge of Mills. I love that. I love that. Oh yeah, that is so nice. I'm dying to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to go in with Angel, this one up here. And it's more of like a white. Wow, that is gorgeous. And I'm just going to take a naked brush. Oh wow. Wow, that is popping. I'm going to go back in with Mills just to blend that back into that blinding highlight so it's less stark. Look at that! I'm very excited now. So I'm now going to go in with Limo and a 231 Luxe Petite Crease brush. And you've got to be careful with this black because it is actually so pigmented. I'm wiggling it in the centre first and then I'll work on the inner and the outer corner afterwards. But that is looking seamless, that blend already. You just have to take your time with halo eyes. You really want that maximum depth in that crease right there so that when you put on your shimmer you've still got that really deep crease, if that makes sense. I'm going to take a little bit in the outer corner. Love that. Going back in with my 227 and Berry Blast. Just going around those edges of Limo just to help blend. And then back in with Mills and my 224. I'm sorry, but that blend is seamless. You can still see each colour. They just blend so beautifully and effortlessly. I'm going to take my naked brush and Butterfly. I'm dying to use this colour, so I'm just going to go for it. And I'm just going to pop that right in the centre. I'm not doing a cut halo eye today. I'm just going to keep it nice and soft. This is a dry brush. And look at how that goes on. But just for maximum impact, I've got Butterfly on my brush and I'm just going to put a little bit of setting spray on there. Just to really pack a punch. But that is incredible without it. It's so icy and beautiful. I'm just going back in with my 231 with no extra product on, and I'm just going to feather out those edges. That's a little bit more blended. I'm obsessed. I love this look. And now all I'm going to do, I bought this Renaissance Flick by Makeup Revolution. It's the Intense Longwear Black Felt Tip Liner. I thought this packaging was absolutely stunning. It's like rose gold. And it's a pen felt liner. So I'm literally just going to line the lashes. I'm not going to be doing wing because I hate wings with a halo eye. I don't know why. That rhymes. That is a really good black liner. And it's one of those nibs that doesn't go too flexible. It's quite stiff, which is why I like it. Right, I'm gonna pop some mascara on and then I'm gonna pop some lashes on and I will be back to do the skin. So these are the eyes. I'm literally obsessed with this look. I think it's gorgeous. This palette is banging. Okay, so I've already prepped my skin. So I've got my Kiehl's Retexturizing Plumping Serum, I think it's called, and my Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, and my Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream, and also I've spritzed on some U-Tan and Tone because I've tanned my body and my face was looking very pale. I bought the Revolution Pro Foundation Drops. Now, when I ordered this, I was very pale. So I bought an F6, but I think that's going to be way too pale right now. So then I went out to the shop and I got a F8. So I'm just going to do like a little colour match. That's F8. I think that's probably going to be quite a nice match. Yeah, F6 is way too light. F6, as if that's F6. F8 is like way darker. I feel like F6 would be way too light even when I'm pale. Anyway, so I once upon a time experimented with the NYX Total Control foundation and I didn't really get it. I really did not like it. I thought it was really weird, very watery, no coverage at all. That's my personal opinion. If you like it, amazing. But yeah, wasn't a huge fan of that. So I thought I'd give this one a go. So I'm just doing that much at the moment. I believe this foundation is meant to be more of a medium coverage, which is what I prefer anyway. So yeah, I don't really get drop foundations, but I wanted to give this one a go because it's had quite good reviews. I think this colour is an absolute perfect match. One thing I will mention, you only get 18 mils in this. Standard foundation is usually about 30 mil. Not that that bothers me because I always switch up my foundations anyway, so it takes me forever to actually get through a foundation, so that doesn't bother me too much. But if this is going to be your holy grail, maybe you don't need to use as much. 2 lines and 1 line on my chin has covered the lower part of my face. Might even been a little bit too much. But I'm really liking the finish so far. It's actually really nice. Just going to put a tiny bit. Oh no. This is why I don't like drop foundations. Went in my eyebrow, but I think I fixed it. And then I like to go in with my damp beauty sponge. This just helps to absorb any of the excess product that's on the skin, so it's not going to slip and slide throughout the day, especially around the forehead, because I don't want too much product on my forehead because that's when it tends to crease quite a lot. It's looking really nice. Nice coverage actually. Now I'm going to use the Fast Base Concealer. I think this is just a little bit too light for me. I'm not going to put too much on the rest of my face because it's very light. I wish I got probably C5. You may need to work quite quickly with this actually because it looks like it dries down quite quickly. Yeah, this is very bright, but where I haven't put too much on, it's not as obvious. Whereas if you did a huge triangle underneath your eye, it would be 1, probably a nightmare to blend out, and 2, very obvious that you've got extremely light concealer underneath. So I'm going to go in with the Imogenation Highlight to the Moon palette. It's exactly the same packaging, really gorgeous. Purple on the front and pink on the back. So this one again has got a huge mirror, which I love because that's great for the face. You can literally fit your entire face in this mirror, which is amazing. So I'm just going to take my powder brush and I'm probably going to try the yellow one in the middle called My Gal, which is what she says all the time. I love watching Imogenation. She really cracks me up, and I think she's so sweet and down to earth as well. Like her video when she announced that she was having a palette, she just couldn't stop crying, and I think that was so lovely. That powder's quite nice. I never use a yellow powder usually, but that's actually really brightening. So she's done the yellow banana powder in the middle. She's done more of a peachy one on the end here, which is called Cute. And this is going to be a really nice colour for if you want to help to conceal your dark circles because it's more of a peachy undertone. And then we've got Pretty Heart, which is more of like a skin tone colour but quite light, so that's going to be a nice brightening powder as well. I'm going to try and do some swatches on this arm. So this is limited edition, really beautiful for more pale skin tones. And then we've got half of Slay My Life. That's really lovely, that one. And then the other half. And then we've got Angel Face, which is absolutely stunning. Wow. That is like a yellow gold. So gorgeous. So I'm literally just gonna put this all over my face. So I think I'm gonna First go in with Slay My Life with my big fluffy brush, and this is just going to be my base highlighter. That's really gorgeous. So this is more of like the subtle highlighter, but it's really nice as a base. I'm just bringing that luminosity back into my skin where the foundation has dried down a little bit. And then I'm going to bronze, and then we'll do the highest points of the cheekbones as well with a different colour. I'm just taking the shade Warrior. I just like to stamp that on in that area. That is lovely. That is a really nice contour bronzer shade. Yeah, that middle shade is definitely the right shade for me. And just sweep that down the sides of the nose, just as a rough contour. I think I want to just risk it and take a little bit of Can't Deal, just the tiniest bit, just at the back of the contour. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that's looking. So now I'm going to take a much smaller brush, and I really think I want to go in with a bit of both. Is that too much highlighter? Never. Whoa, okay. That is crazy. That is gorgeous. Okay, literally need the tiniest amount. That is stunning. Tip of the nose, top of the nose, Cupid's bow, forehead. Okay, when she said highlight to the moon, she was not joking. Now, I literally have face powder, contour and bronzer, and highlighters all in one palette with a huge mirror. For £10. You all know that I'm a huge fan of blush at the moment, so I bought this rather fancy Makeup Revolution Renaissance Illuminate Radiant in Rose, and it comes in this really fancy packaging, and I love that. Look how bougie that is. So it's got Revolution on the front, and it's like a velvet case, and I think that is so gorgeous. And there's a rose gold little case here, and it looks like one of those little purses, so it's got the clasp there. And can we just... Oh, that is stunning! I love those shades. So I believe there's a highlighter there, and then these are two blushes. So naturally, I'm just gonna dunk into both. Oh, hello. This is like my blush fantasy. Oh wow, look at that. I just want to douse this all over my face. It adds to the highlight because it's more of like a shimmer blush, but oh, is that too much highlighter? I don't know, but I love it. I love that! Okay, I'm in blush heaven. I'm gonna drench my face in some all-nighter setting spray just to bring back the powders into the skin. Let's finish off the eyes. I'm not going to zoom you in because you've seen me do this 1,000 times. So I'm going to take my 227 again and Berry Blast, and I'm just going to smoke that underneath the lower lash line. Here she goes with the smoky lower lash line. Taking my 224 and Mills just to smoke it out a little bit lower. I like to go as low as I can possibly get away with because I hate my under eye circles and how creasy my under eyes go. I just like to disguise them with a hell of a lot of eyeshadow. Look at the difference. But then it just makes my eyes look so much bigger, so I don't know if I want to go any darker underneath the eyes. I think just a bit of mascara will do the trick, so I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, so I just finished off the other eye off camera, and now I'm going to highlight my inner corner. And I'm going to take the shade Angel. I'm sorry, but this pigment is crazy. Love it, just love it. Right, so to finish off, I got this Revolution Pro Supreme Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Veil, and this is what the colour looks like. It's really hard to see the shades online, so I hope this one goes. But yeah, let's just pop this on. Definitely need a lip liner. Right, just gonna line my lips with Liar by Urban Decay. It's very blunt and I can't find a sharpener, so this is gonna have to do. Try using a lip liner this blunt. It's very difficult. So now I'm gonna put the lippy on. Nice colour, quite nice texture actually. It's more like moussey. Yeah, that colour is nice. So that is in the shade Veil, if I didn't say that before, but I love these packaging. I think it's super sleek, super cute. Really nice and simple, but professional looking, hence Revolution Pro. So this is a finished look using Imagination's collaboration with Makeup Revolution. I am seriously impressed with it, to be honest with you. The only thing that I wasn't keen on was the eyebrow cushion, but other than that, absolutely loved everything. Highlights were definitely the Imagination collaboration, of course, amazing. The Highlight to the Moon palette with the contour and the powder and the face powder with the highlighters. You can see my contour is absolutely on fleek. The highlighter is beaming definitely to the moon. And of course the Imagination eyeshadow palette was absolutely stunning. You can't deny that that is a good eyeshadow palette when you've got this much pigment and this much blendability, you know? And that shimmer was absolutely stunning with and without setting spray, so you can't complain. And this lip colour is lovely. It doesn't feel like it completely dries down, which is what I prefer because I like to have a little bit of moisture on the lips. I hate it when it's completely dry and it doesn't feel like there's anything on there. But this blush, oh my god, this blush, this is a stunner. That blush with these two palettes were absolute winners for me. Star of the show. Oh, wait. I need to show you what I've got in this gift bag because it's incredible. I didn't get a chance to try any of it out today, but I have to show you what I got. I got a hell of a lot. So I got this I Heart Makeup Lip Lava. It's a liquid lipstick. Comes in a little squeezy tubey thing. That looks quite nice actually. That colour's really nice. It's very similar to the one that I've got on actually. So they gave me one of those. They gave me a Freedom lipstick in the shade Wildflower. Nice pretty pink. And they also gave me a Makeup Revolution Pro lipstick in the shade Propaganda. That is a gorgeous red actually. I think it might be a matte, which is very on my street. I love a matte red. And then they also gave me Ultra Contour Kit, and you get a face powder, quite an orangey bronzer, and this looks like a highlighting balm. And then they gave me this Freedom Bronzed Professional Pro Bronze Warm Lights, it's called. It's like a little wheel. And then they gave me a Ultra Base Corrector. So this is one of those colour correcting palettes. And then we've got the Makeup Revolution Ultra Strobe Balm. But yeah, they gave me all of that. And I thought, bloody Nora, I've literally only spent about £54 and you've given me £30 worth of products. Are you okay, hun? Love a bit of free makeup. If you enjoyed me testing out Makeup Revolution and Revolution Pro makeup, then make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.